revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
So, I'm going to be playing Madden 20. I always play with the Chiefs unless I do something different, but I'm going to be playing against one of the most overpowered team when it comes to this game. The overall may be higher, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I might lose this game. I don't know. This is gonna be. I guess I could play Super Bowl, you know. I've been waiting to see. I've never played this I may be pausing sometimes because anyway. I'm gonna have a special guest. I don't know when he's coming. He should be coming in the party soon. So until he comes in, I'm just gonna be here by myself. The special guest went to go take a shower like.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday.
He'll be here soon.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the defending champion New England Patriots taking on yet another AFC team, the Kansas City Chiefs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sony Michel, his first carry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Brady hitting Dorsett complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Brady now on first down. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Brady, this is White on the screen. And some room to maneuver. 22 yards there, a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Brady going to throw. And a dump off to White. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Colin Saunders drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
He blocked it. Yes.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches. But it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think I played Madden 18 with my cousin, and I blocked the field.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And an acrobatic catch there by Watkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 44, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Williams. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. With the 1st touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This one old lady got hit with
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now White. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Brady gives to Michelle.
Jesus.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
What was going on?
Chris Jones on the stop.
I need to see what was going on. He got 3 yards out of that. What was happening? Okay. So he fell. Wait, where did he? You see this? Hold on, bruh. What's going on? Okay. So he fell. Those two fell. Okay, that's why he wasn't down yet. I just couldn't see because like he was covered up by all of these players. And then he finally fell on his back.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding.
Oh.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And now running right through it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Come on, now.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That'll get us to about the 5 or the 1, right?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterback.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Ain't that serious?
Damian Williams.
Okay,
his
I'm gonna look
second
at
touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times have we talked about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. That's recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 20.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Get off me.
And he goes down before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And a good quarterback
come on, get it off,
coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
He takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Whoa.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
21-0 our score after 1. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Please hand it off. Please hand it off.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to find Dorsett. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. First down, here's White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle, and they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Brady.
Look at him. Look at him. Right there.
And now a
fumble.
Brady loses the football.
How he get it? Don't let him get up.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. And usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15.
Get off me. Get off me.
And all the way in
75 yards.
Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense.
I want to show y'all the full detail of this play. 75 yards. Who got it? My running back got it. He went just like this. Alright, he left him. Yeah, I'm over here running back. Where does he catch it at? The 15? Okay, nobody starts running over here until I actually start throwing the ball. The stiff arm. And then the dive from the 2. Look at this. Airborne. Airborne right here. Look at this. You've never seen anything like it, have you? His face is so straight. Like he does this for a living. Look at him. Oh, look at that dude hurt in the back. Look at him. Where's Tyreek Hill? What, is this him? Yeah, here he is. Yeah, he don't care. He doesn't care. That looks exactly like him too, dang. He got the dreads.
Then a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
No.
Through pressure.
Get it. No. No.
This fake extra point attempt
Come on.
big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. On second down, it's White. Weaving through traffic,
their first touchdown of the game.
Free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 59 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point.
Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it on time.
He's got it, and it's a 27-10 score now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. DeMarcus Robinson, 55 yards.
You're already at the
Chiefs
barricade.
are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yes.
That's complete to Sterling.
Yes, it worked.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Partner,
stop walking like that.
They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's
so that was really like an extra point for the other ones that we missed on.
Now with this deficit, now you had 2 more onto that. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Watson has it right side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. New England on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, it looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend, because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And when it's said and done, it's a 50-yard punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
A 99-yard touchdown.
And he will finally be taken down up at the 43.
And once I get a 90-yard
Mahomes to Watkins. 43 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
This boy.
And come on now. He dropped it in the end zone.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So that flag will cost him 15.
But that's the same guy on every team.
It doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
Over here, not in
any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I think
he got that with one hand. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run. This is
what was
Williams.
that?
They'll get this
Why do y'all
halfway
back up
home
like that?
from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't give up the 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? He's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys continue to pour it on. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
Bro, come on, man.
Like, failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
It only works if I run the receivers.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable. They didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of
it's already 10 to 40.
Especially from the 15-yard line. Oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You're
definitely you look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll run on 1st down. White, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
I could just sit here and not drink the ears.
Second and 5 now. Brady throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brady down throw, and that is incomplete.
For about 3.5 hours.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Damian Williams and the Chiefs ready to begin their next drive. He's been effective so far. Over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
A reminder coming.
You know what? I'm going to go get me a drink, so I'll be right back. Okay.
Up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. That is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins, 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Even though I may not be funny.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I had first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Swear to God, bro. You get behind the 5-yard line. Oh, look at this.
Mahomes. Good
play.
Patrick Mahomes, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point up and through. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Nope.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Seconds before halftime.
This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
Look at that run. Hey, show me my play, bruh. They only got 1 touchdown that whole quarter. Or did they get 2? I forgot. I already forgot what the score was. Look at this. 75 yards. That's going to be the play of the game.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Ain't no need to review that. I saw both toes.
Sammy Watkins. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Hold on. Can I look at that? Yeah. Look at this. Got the toes in. Look at this. Clean. Clean. He made sure of it too. Look, it's not even touching the white. Clean.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
But my L stick is going
No problem there on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Fumble.
Brady loses the football. And
yes, we got it.
The Chiefs. And they'll start with great field position.
I was about to say, you let this man pick it up, man.
Partner, I don't care how long he plays. Anytime there's a fumble involving Tom Brady.
You think the Raiders are involved?
You think the Raiders are involved, you think it's snowing, and immediately you hear the words, tuck rule. And now the tuck rule doesn't exist anymore, but that always comes back up with Tom Brady, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, even here, even now. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Thomas, the intended target.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
You're getting sacked, man.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Well, Sammy Watkins and the rest of the offense getting set to go again. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to pour it on. And And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 42 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Give them 32 on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. This is White on the screen. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. This will be fielded at the 6. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against? Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They blitzed it. They said they blitz or
so they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation. But instead, they end up back at the quarterback and put him
walking out like that.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And that's complete. It's Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other two-thirds, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Wait, what happened? Did I fumble it?
Taking it in. And the
I wasn't even paying
Patriots able to
attention.
get
I'm
this
over here
back to
trying to
within at
play
least
videos.
some
Yeah, I
measure
think I
of
fumbled it.
respectability.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, look at this. This may be a return.
He's at the 40.
Look at this kickoff return.
20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys continue to pour it on. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in the game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On first down, it's White. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Right now, I'm just trying to get 100 points. That's it. I want to go to 100 points.
2nd and 6. Brady throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Brady. And he fires to Edelman, complete on the comebacker. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Shadow.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Boom. And they go boom.
He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Gostkowski with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 56 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation, because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The coverage was terrific downfield because he had to check down to the tight end. But that means the pressure on the quarterback wasn't very good. He had a long time to survey the field, didn't he?
Able to buy himself some time in the pocket, hit the safety valve. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. His throw incomplete. Edelman was the intended target. 3rd down here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Stop
the front putting on the pressure.
He didn't get
the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Okay,
I really get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
I'm really trying to get 100 right now. And I only got 8 minutes. So
from the 44, Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Run it in there.
2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
That just gives us less time to do this, man.
Like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult. And he is in. Oh. Touchdown, Kansas City. Carlos Hyde. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Touchdown away.
This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Brady.
Nope,
and that's going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one goes for 8 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
You know what?
Doesn't matter what
They can
position you
score.
play,
I don't
but
care
if you're
because they're
on
not catching
offense,
up and they're
be
not
aware
winning.
a ball may come your way.
But I just want 100 points. Just one touchdown.
Brady now on first down. It's complete. James White. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Brady. He's got White here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing a touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
And that touchdown, well, it barely put...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Oh, the Chiefs.
Let's return it. Return it all the way back. Look at this. No, he's going to catch up to me.
He's at the 30. No. But he is finally run down. Would have been 2 if he'd made it all the way, but instead, simply a missed extra point.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
We need yardage.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action here on first down. Open man here, Neil Sterling, the tight end. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
All right, you know what, Patrick Mahomes, since you're going to run the ball all the time.
And now he'll tuck it and run. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And going deep for Hill.
No.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
No, awesome. That would be the action.
Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots
you can
like
run
that
that
downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running.
And look at this, another fake.
Yeah,
and the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through, trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to
catch
move.
A pass.
But oftentimes, just
really?
a running back,
I feel like Williams is the only one getting yardage
in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Off the draw, here's Williams.
Never mind, I picked that back.
But no further, just a yard there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but...
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They
Seriously?
fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
But now they're going to take
Good
all the
starting
time in the
field
world to
position
get their
for them here as
touchdown.
they come up 1st and 10.
And stop me from getting 100 points.
50-yard line. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
All right, sack the quarterback and take the ball over. That's the goal before we even get a hand.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he's got Lacoste as tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Oh my goodness, they're doing this now.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw is Brady. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. But he doesn't.
He's trying to get 100 points. That's all I want right now. But they're taking this opportunity away from me.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
And my receivers are costing me.
And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throwing now is Brady. And this is caught. Well, they get one back.
All right, let's
picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better.
What flag?
It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
What are you talking about?
The pig doesn't like the
I never hit this man.
But you do like the fact that they're battling.
But I never hit this man. I never hit this man. I never hit this man. Let me see. You have got to be kidding me. Bruh, he never fell either. I just went through. Bruh. Come on now. You gonna call a flag on that? He didn't move or nothing. He wasn't worried about nothing. He didn't even fall.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork,
He's
bacon.
official, bro. I'm telling you. Booty cheeks.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
I'm really trying to get into someone to catch a pass.
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Sterling. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Come on, we just got to run the ball. Come on. Williams, this is on you.
On 2nd down now. It's Williams.
We did it.
They are going to score again.
100 points.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk.
You already know.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I got my goal. I'm finished with the game. This team is not overpowered.
It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
I kind of doubled the score.
Dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15?
Let's see what they do with the final 6 seconds.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Let me be Lucas back there.
Brady now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.
Thanks for watching.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all